Cool. So what I'll get you to do is if you click on the link that's in that email, and then you'll just follow a couple of steps and then be able to see my screen, and then it'll get interesting.
Okay, hang on a minute, Steve. I'll have to go back and find your email. I printed it out yesterday. Hang on. I didn't realise there was a link to click on.
It's actually a video conference. So you know what? I could probably instruct you from here. So if you go to
I've got it.
You got it?
Okay. The link is where in that email?
I tell you what, the simplest thing is if you go to tts.co.nz.
tts.co.nz, yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, and then down a little bit it says join our digital breakfast.
Yep.
And you can just click on that.
Just somewhere it says
join
breakfast, right.
Join our digital breakfast.
Yep.
And I can see Marnie has joined us as well. But I can tell that I can probably not hear Marnie speaking, but she can hear me.
Okay. Use computer audio or phone call. So which one should I use?
Use the phone call.
Cool. Dial in now. I've already dialed in. Do I just say, okay, I'm all set?
Yep, okay, you're all set, yep. Okay, Marnie, well done.
Hi.
Marnie, where are you?
Nice and Gita here as well.
Hello, and where are you from?
Melville.
Marvel. Oh, Melville, fantastic.
Yeah.
Good, excellent. And Louisa's from Peach Grove? Fantastic. So there's 3 or 4 of us, which is cool. I'll just wait till Louisa can hear me again.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay. And you can see?
Yep, I'm on our screen. I don't know what. Hi, Steve. Yep.
Yep, so you can see my screen. And you can see my screen as well, Marnie?
Yeah, we sure can.
Fantastic. Cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get to the new Google Sites, which is now available to everybody. So you open up Google Drive, which is a really natural place to start, and you click on New, which is again natural. You click on More, and there's Google Sites is there, which is in a completely different place to where it was before.
You don't have to go to the 9.
Yeah.
The 9.
Yeah. Now this looks so different. It's incredibly different. Okay, so what you might say is something like my project, and what I might do is put in a map. And here's a map that I prepared earlier. Okay. And so this is Google Sites. I mean, honestly, this is what it looks like.
This is all on that front title page. Wow.
Yeah. Now, I press publish, and it says, who do I want it to publish to? So I can publish just to the people at TTS, or I can publish to anybody. And I'm going to publish to, I'm just going to call it Digital Breakfast. And publish.
So can I just ask you a question? So at the moment, for example, I use a G site for the Peach Grove Board of Trustees.
Yep.
And we've been doing that for a couple of years. But because it's been so difficult, you know, are you saying that we can now, they had to have a Peach Grove email, or it made it a lot easier to access that G site? So
okay.
You wouldn't have, would that simplify it now? Or?
Okay, so that's a slightly different question. Okay. What I'll do is I'll just show you this, and then I'll I'm just going to put this in
Answer
the
it later.
chat here. I'll answer that question really thoroughly in a minute. So what I've done is I've sent you that link. Can you open that up?
Yeah.
Yep. You got that, Marnie?
Yeah, sure do.
Cool. Okay. Now, you'll be able to open that up and it'll all work. Have you got it, Louisa?
I can't see a link anywhere.
I've put a link in the chat window.
Okay, let me have a look.
So that worked, Marnie?
Yeah, I just can't see the map though. We can see the title, but
Okay. So tell me why you can't see the map, because I haven't shared the map with you.
sharing's probably not correct.
Yeah, so sharing's not correct. And so I'll just find that.
I could see the map when you put it on. Now I can't.
I'll just share it correctly. You saw it on my screen rather than shared in the site. So anyone with a link? Okay. Can you guys press refresh and you'll be able to see the map?
I didn't even have to push refresh and I can see it.
Okay. Is it working for you,
I
Marnie?
still can't. Not yet. Maybe just give it a bit of time.
It's unusual that one can see it, one can't, and I'm not going to try and figure out why that is.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so let me just give you the big picture, and then I'm going to try and answer Louisa's question. So the old Google sites was really, really hard to use.
Yes.
In this Google site, I can just make things bigger like that.
Yay.
You know, it is extremely easy. It really is very, very hard to kind of get lost in here. And that's really neat. However, it's nowhere near as powerful as the old Google sites. There are a lot of features in the old Google sites that I really miss. And I'm expecting this Google sites to get better over the coming months. So I'm sort of hoping that it gets as powerful as the old Google sites. Now,
they're not merging. You've got access to both, is what you're saying.
at the moment, you have access to both. So this is called New Google Sites, and the other one is called Classic Google Sites. Now, this article here explains a little bit about the whole thing. And so what I'll do is I'll drop that into the chat window as well, and you can have a read. The really important thing here is what we call the deprecation issue. So the old Google sites will need to get converted to the new Google sites, and they haven't told us how they'll do that yet. So over the next year, Google sites will come out for, over the next year they'll actually show you how to convert the old Google sites to the new Google sites. And then in 2018, they will start turning off old Google sites. Okay. So, it's sort of, that's kind of the process. It's pretty gradual. And I mean, that's pretty much the limit of all I know so far. Now, Louisa, the answer to your question is, so you've created a Google site for your board of trustees.
Yeah, so the ones that we've created for our staff is piece of cake. Everybody uses them and has them, access is easy. And so with my board members, we gave them all Gmail addresses, obviously.
Now, so stop for a second. Funky. So you gave them Google accounts or Gmail addresses?
Yes, Google accounts. Well, we gave them access to Peach Grove. We gave them Peach Grove email, Peach Grove email addresses. It's in the end, that was the most effective way of getting them in.
Yeah, so I know a few schools that have done a similar thing, and that's actually not a bad idea. And so, if you give them an account, then it's kind of the simplest thing is to give them that account. I just generally people, they'd rather not have another email address to check.
I know, but in terms of using the G site for everything for the board, it's been amazing. It's still been fantastic.
Good. So
everything's there.
Let me just show you what is in fact possible. So I'm going to just open up a website here. So this website is actually a Google site. So it's possible to make this go straight to a Google site. And it basically fixes that problem incredibly tidily, Louisa.
Yeah.
So what you would do is you would have something like bot.peachgrove.school.nz.
Yeah.
And that would go to the Board of Trustees.
Yeah.
And
amazing.
And that would be the tidiest solution. Then it wouldn't matter if they had a Google account or not.
No.
However,
they can just use,
that would be public, but realistically, most
but
of
like all G sites, you can decide who accesses it, can't you?
only. Well, then they have to have accounts again.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, so otherwise it's public, eh? Yeah. Now that won't work because there's a lot of confidential information stored on the site.
So I wasn't sure exactly what kind of stuff you put on there. So it sort of sounds like having the Peach Grove accounts is the most is the best way to do that. Hey,
confidential information.
Yeah. Hey, are there any other questions at all?
So in your opinion then, this new site, you said earlier that the new Google site doesn't have the same sort of features or functionality that the classic one does. Are they going to mould the two, merge the two, so that the new, I heard your timeline, so I know it's happening next year in 2018, but will the new Google site bring in all of those functionalities or not necessarily?
I don't know. My suspicion is that I think a lot of people weren't using those features that I really like in the classic Google sites. Most people I know do not use the lists. They don't use the blog pages. They don't use all of those things that I really like and I use all the time.
Yeah.
Most people I know don't use them, and so I doubt that they're actually going to get into the new Google sites. But again, I actually really doubt that you're using the money because, most people, they make a website, they put pictures on it, they put Google Drive stuff on it, and that's it.
For students, I reckon they're going to love it.
Oh, it's way better for students. It really is a really good step forward.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, thank you. Hey, I'm just letting you know I have recorded this and I'll put it on YouTube later today. Lovely to talk to the two of you. And sorry, who was with Marnie?
Sangeeta.
Hi, Sangeeta. Cool. Hey, thank you. And I look forward to seeing you next Thursday.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.